What up, yo? Yo, what up? What up? I can't believe what I saw in this comment in my latest video right before this. I had to read it twice. I was like, no, no way. I'm not gonna pull the comment up. We already got that thing on the screen right there. Somebody leaves a comment saying this genetically unfortunate human being, Mike Millz, and that homeless rapist dude joined forces to talk about me, of all people. Came together. At least that's what I got out of it, out of the comment. Oh, Mike Millz in LA destroyed you. They're two of the best. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are herbs, B. I didn't even know the shit was happening. You know how someone's talking about you and you may get an inkling, you may get an itch, and I'm pretty psychic with a lot of shit. I didn't even get that. I didn't get any spider senses, nothing. I was chilling. We chilling. You know what I mean? I didn't even know the shit happened. Look at me. I look just like I looked in the last video. Nobody got destroyed. Like this whole somebody talk shit about somebody else in a crowd of strangers, and they do a good job or they make everybody laugh, then that other person is destroyed. That's why I say fuck that black sector shit, because to me this shit is stupid. It makes no fucking sense. Like, that shit is so idiotic. Nigga said that they're two of the best. I hope these guys are two of the best. At what? At talking shit about other people? Yeah, I hope Mike Millz is one of the best, and I hope the LA dude is one of the best, because look at these people. They're genetically unfortunate. They are very ugly, like physically, and this isn't just me talking. This is aggregated information that I got hearing from several different women. When they talk, you know how when a woman might say somebody's ugly, with Mike Millz, they don't just stop at that. They go to hideous. They say, yo, that nigga is fucked up. And it's even been a lot of people, a lot of women that even support him in his chat room that on the side, like, yo, that nigga is ugly. Like, that's what I've seen throughout the years. And it's funny, sometimes I kick back and I look and I'm, oh yeah, go Mike. And I'm like, yeah, didn't you say that this man's extremely hideous like 6 years ago? Or so yeah, y'all better be good at talking shit about somebody. Because that, as ugly as y'all niggas are, and short too, this nigga's also, yo, that's disrespectful to humanity, B. You got the nerve to be that butt ugly and to be mad short? You deserve to get fucked over. How dare you? Why are you doing this to humanity? So, imagine these ugly niggas when they were on the come up. High school, junior high school, shit like that. Niggas are getting on them. Niggas are getting on this nigga for calling them fantasy island, monkey, all that other bullshit that they said about this nigga, even as a 51, 52-year-old man. I gotta check my file on him. I think he's like 52 now, 74, 75, one of them shits, right? June 17th, I think, or 16th. They came up having to sharpen their swords. Steel sharpens steel. So while niggas is dissing them for their physical appearance, and you know, and the other niggas thing, you know, the other nigga grew up mad dirty, so I'm sure he had a whole bunch of limp ball jokes, and his breath probably always stunk, and you know, he's probably always smelling and shit. So it's like the niggas had to hone a craft of being able to talk shit back. How else could they survive? You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just gonna sit there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think I'm the worst when it comes to talking shit about people, but it ain't really my bag like that. It's like, whatever. I'm more of a truth teller. I'm more of just somebody who'll come in and just get down to the facts. I'm not necessarily trying to make people laugh. I'm just trying to point out points, and I usually like to align the points with a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Use these motherfuckers as archetypes for some other shit. You feel me? But these niggas, this nigga, and that other dirty ass nigga, they better be good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when they join forces to talk about me, shit is insane. This guy, they need to put your ugly ass face in the dictionary under subservient or subservient. whichever way you say it. I'm not the best at knowing all the words in the world. But for just being a jabroni, pander to other people, weak, lowest on the food chain, no heart, no dignity. Lack of dignity needs your ugly ass face on there in the dictionary. If you're joining forces with the nigga after all the shit that nigga's been doing to you since what, February 27th or whenever it was of 2023, and for the entire 3.4 years, 4 years, he's still been doing the same shit. Now, I'm not one of them people that really harp that much on you losing a fight. I actually agree with you. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, you lost the fight, you still showed up. Niggas are saying that, oh, he didn't know that the bum was really there and all that. The motherfucking bum is a fucking idiot. He was trying to hide let's take y'all back, right? He was acting, the bum nigga, he was acting like he was in his shack that he grew up with in his beat up town and not in Columbus, Georgia, right? Because shortly before Mike Millz meeting up with him, that was when his girlfriend, I haven't heard that nigga talk about mine. As soon as I do, I'm tearing that other woman up. But for now, I'm just going to keep it cool. The woman that guy is with, the bum nigga, was waving a gun around in a car, going to another woman's house, threatening to shoot her up. And someone even said shoot up her kids. I don't remember if I heard that or not, but might have mentioned kids. But I know she mentioned something about 16 shots in the thing. And you have goofy-ass Bobby Norris and that other goofy-ass Chicago nigga in there just sitting there scratching their balls, listening to that stupid shit, watching her crash out. We have her man who was watching her crash out all up until the last part, until she said she's going to put 16 shots. Oh, then now it's doing too much. It wasn't doing too much when she done went out there and did all that, right? So then she got a lot of heat for that. So the nigga had to pull a kayfabe. He had to, the bum nigga, he had to just front like he broke up with her because of that. Motherfuckers were trying to get her charged with shit. So his mentality was like, look, he's the main reason why niggas want to jam her up, because it stems from a beef with him. So the plan was that he's going to act like he's breaking up with her to get the heat off of her. 1 + 1 = 2. I can't be the only nigga that figured all that shit out, right? So he acted like he was back home and he wasn't staying out there, with his woman or whatever. But the stupid ass nigga does the Streamlabs broadcast thing where it shows his entire screen on a Windows computer. And often on a Windows computer, now you can turn this feature off. He's retarded. He had the fucking weather at the bottom of his screen. And where he's from, Michigan, is a lot colder than Georgia. And every time, all you got to do is watch his screen, look at the weather of where he's broadcasting from, look up Benton Harbor, Michigan, look up Columbus, Georgia, and it's obvious. He told on himself. Now, I'm not saying Mike Millz is of average intelligence to be able to figure that out. I think he got it from the birds chirping, whatever. But the point I'm making, is obvious that the nigga was there. So all that, oh, he didn't know he was there and all that, it was obvious the nigga was there. This nigga knows that nigga's a bitch. Just because he beat him up, that don't make the nigga any bit less of a bitch. So the point I'm saying, I'm not one of them niggas that's saying, oh, he didn't know he was there. And I'm not one of them niggas that's harping on this nigga getting beat up. He's just a stupid, goofy nigga that decided to come in Timbs like he's trying to show off for the nigga, like he's trying to flex an outfit. Look, I'm New York. I got Timbs. Like, come, like you wanted to fight or fuck. What was your purpose? The nigga tripped. The other nigga was able to sucker punch him. Ooh, that hurt. When he was on his way down to the ground and, get the fluke. He caught the fluky win. The nigga was able to get a fluky win on him. I've said that if I'm not beefing with this nigga or if I am beefing with this nigga, the story never changes with me because I'm a real one. He caught the fluky win. To me, that ain't enough to be mortal enemies with somebody or anything like that. Like, if a nigga catch a fluky win or even a non-fluky win with somebody and they play it cool after the fact, then it's like, all right, niggas fought. Yeah, niggas could actually be cool with somebody after that. That's cool. But no. See, remember, it was a bum, dirty-ass nigga that caught the fluky win over this nigga. A nigga that's used to losing all his life. A straight up bum, a straight up loser. So what did he do? He had to latch on to that shit like it was his mom's titty and he was 8 years old. This nigga, day after day, replaying the video, slowing it down, showing this, that, all day, every day, replaying the shit, trying to embarrass this man as much as he possibly can. That's the shit that is violation. The way it ain't about what he did, it's about how he carried it after the fact. Because if you ask me, this nigga probably had that ass whooping coming. I remember about a year, 2 years before he caught that fluky win on him, he said, he was on this thing. He said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to catch Mike Millz one of these days. I'm going to beat the fuck out of him, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm psychic. So when he said that, I actually visioned it. And I was like, oh, shit. Like a thought flashed in my mind like, oh, this shit is really going to happen. Like he was tapped into something, and then for that split second, I got tapped into it too. But I didn't, you know, I don't fuck with the nigga, so it's like I kind of like tried to push it out of my mind, like, eh. But it did flash. It was like, oh shit, word, like it hit when he said it, and then of course the shit did happen. Nigga been talking about his deceased brother for years and putting roaches on his family, all types of bullshit. Now, not like the other nigga didn't do. They both been doing bullshit to each other. If Mike Millz would have beat his ass, that nigga would have had it coming too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been violating each other every which way since late 2013 or whatever, right? Or whenever they fell out after the blog talk shit, 14, some shit like that, right? It's the way he carried it after. And for this nigga right here, niggas want to say, oh, it's grown man shit. I lost the fight. It's grown man shit. Grown man shit. That's what the bum nigga says. He says, oh, nah, we squash beef because it's grown man shit. Where was that grown man shit after the fight when you kept playing that fucking video back and forth any which way every single fucking day? Was that grown man shit too, or was that sucker shit? In fact, where's the grown man shit in the future when you play that video again? Because I'll put any money on it that he's gonna play the video again. You gotta recognize patterns and cycles. This ain't the first time this nigga started sucking the bum nigga's dick after that fight. And then they fall out again, and then both of them act like, oh, I was just playing with him. I was just playing with him. And the nigga goes right back to playing that bullshit-ass video. He's going to do it again. So when you do it again, go back to this video and ask yourself, before you play the fight, ask yourself if it's grown man shit. That's why this nigga is a sucker for even, because I think the nigga was, the bum nigga was bigging this nigga up because he was talking about niggas that the bum nigga be talking about needing help and all that shit. So he was like bigging them up and all that. Mike's right, this, that, the third. This stupid, retarded, just non-social etiquette. No, you just don't know any type of placement in society or social hierarchy or anything. Because when he was sucking your dick, that was the perfect opportunity for you to smack that nigga in the face and say, excuse me, sir, please give me my dick back, you bum ass nigga. You could have roasted the shit out of him and had that nigga feeling crumb while he's trying to hold on to your balls. You just snatch your dick and your balls away. I'm talking in these terms because this nigga loves to talk about gay shit. Remember, I still got that clip on an old computer. This computer right here, actually, I gotta open it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's all, the new fly shit is here. They're all MacBook Pros, by the way, right? So, I still got the clip. And I'm not gonna repeat it because then niggas will take sound clips from me. But he was saying his dick, someone else's mouth. He basically mixed up the "you're sucking my dick" phrase, and he made it where he was the sucker of the dick. I got the clip. I got all types of shit on this nigga. I actually feel sorry for this nigga, like, and has nothing to do with YouTube. Like, as long as this nigga stays just in the talking shit, harmless realm, everything will be cool. As soon as he gets on some other shit, interviews will start popping up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Batman. I got files on everybody, but I got files on this nigga for sure. and I actually really feel for him. This is honest. This is truthful. I feel sorry for him. Pre-YouTube shit. Why don't you talk about that? You know what I'm saying? So that was the perfect opportunity for this nigga to snatch his dick back and roast the shit out the nigga. But no, what he do? He goes along with it, and now you collaborating with him, allegedly talking about me like, yo, you are a sucker, bitch ass nigga. That is some sucker shit. Super sucker shit. The way that nigga been doing you post that shit. And we got two bitch ass niggas that both got beat up on camera, one by the other bitch ass nigga, talking about me. Well, we the only ones with fight footage. No, I got fight footage out there, and you're not going to see me getting beat up. You're going to see me busting ass in it. I'm not going to show it to niggas because I practice a certain humility. Find it for your fucking self. But I'm laying them joints on niggas. Niggas. Bitch ass niggas. And then, all right, so you ain't shit when it comes to the social atmosphere between men. You're on some sucker subservient shit. You bow down to men as you're bowing down to this nigga that humiliated you post the fight, right? You bowing down to him. Straight sucker shit, right? You're also subservient to women. The woman that wiped the ass with your mom's picture, rest in peace to your moms and all that, I'm give you way more respect than that woman ever did, right? The woman that took a picture of your mom's and performed the nasty act of either wiping her ass with it and then showing the doo-doo on the picture, or because she did it multiple times, or is yours the one where she had the pic? Weirdo shit. But she did that, disgrace your mother, I think, post her passing. And there's been text messages revealed of you trying to get with her and trying to move her down to where you're at, and you're explaining your whole situation that you're not really with your baby's moms that is living at your crib or whatever, like weirdo shit. You saying that you got your own tucked away spot, or you're in somewhere else and she could come down to see you for a few months after she shitted on your moms. This is what you did. This is true. These are facts. You were trying to get with her. It wasn't no fluff. That ain't fluff. Fluff isn't where she's about to go out, as revealed in the text messages. She's about to go out to a club and do her, and she is communicating with you, and you're on there. What you doing? What you doing? Where you going? Oh, you going there? Oh, you don't like me? Oh, who you seeing? Why do you got all those hats in the background? Getting all jealous over a woman that you never met that shitted on your, that wiped her ass with your mother's picture. What? You? And you the one that thinks you can talk shit about anybody? That is, you are a bitch, a subservient or subservient, a servant, a fucking bitch. Men punk you out. You suck their dick. Women disgrace your family. You want to move them down to see you, and you're thirsty for them, and then you get jealous over a rack full of hats in their background saying that one of them or some of them are hats that belong to a man. And then you get in an emotional tantrum and say, you know what? I'm calling off the trip. I'm calling off the trip. You don't like me. You don't love me. You're seeing someone else. This is all shit that's happened. The text messages are out there. If a nigga really wanted to put in time, I'd review the whole shit, but I don't really give a fuck about the shit like that. I just summarize this shit. This isn't roasting. I don't know if I'm as good as making up voices as you do and all that shit. But when it comes to actual facts and you and psychologically pointing out how you are a bitch and a subservient individual, yes, I'm immaculate at doing that. You got beat up on camera. The other nigga beat the fuck up on camera. He's a subservient bitch too. We got a woman that was, after that nigga's moms died, was calling his mother a bear. Talking about the bear, dissing the crap out of his mother, dissing the crap out of his deceased brother. And now she could just dog walk into his side of YouTube and everything's cool and he's cool with her. He's good with her. She didn't have to apologize or anything. Now that I put it out in the atmosphere, Patricia, are you going to apologize for talking about his mother like that? Don't worry. You don't have to do it. You'll be good. You don't got to apologize. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Matter of fact, the silence of you not apologizing will be more telling of how much you're just dog walking over that nigga's punk ass after you disrespected his mother any which way. Those are the only people that endorse a rapist that I don't really look at as getting mad at them, because they're dog walking over the nigga. The nigga, shout out to LJ, another nigga, dog walking over him. Brought his ex-homeboy, or I guess his homeboy again now, Chaos, to the thing, putting out all types of his business. Did him big dirty. Dog walks over his shit. Dog walking over that nigga's shit. Woo! And that nigga's just like such a bitch. Oh, but you're talking shit about other strangers that I don't know, so it's okay for you to disrespect my family and then come back around like shit's cool. That's how these niggas operate. This is weird. This is strange shit. But then when you look at them, or if you've ever been in their presence and you smell them, then you could kind of, I don't think you could ever understand. But they're genetically fucked up niggas. Ugly, flabby, busted ass niggas. And I guess they've been beaten up. I know this nigga has been beaten up pre-YouTube so much that, yeah, his spirit is just gone. A woman could wipe her ass with his mom's, and then he's begging her to come down and getting jealous over her, and then have the nerve to say that was fluff. No, a jealous tantrum is not fluff. That's real. Fluff is just compliments here and there, da-da-da. Not emotional roller coasters. You can't have an emotional roller coaster on text message with a woman and then try to call it fluff after she exposes you. It don't work like that. And nobody believes it. The people that support you, they're there for the funnies, but they all know that you're a bitch. Half of them has already called you hideous. This is true shit. Yet they'll support you. They might even talk shit about me. Like, if you play this, or if you, like, I didn't watch that shit. Whatever. I'm just amazed that them niggas came together on some bullshit. They'll cheer you along and all that, but they realize you're a bitch. Same thing with the rapist nigga. They're there for the funnies. They're there for the good time and for y'all yapping and talking shit. That's all cool. But when it comes to real shit and what they really think of y'all, they're not oblivious to reality. It's not like they're stupid. They see what's going on. They see y'all as some bitch ass, pussy ass niggas that got beat up on camera. Some other shit I wanted to say about there's so much. I mean, look at this nigga's grill. Copies off of everybody. Been copying off of me for years, subtly. You know, with the camera picture, the banner with the eyes and all this other shit. Dogs. I don't do any of that. I don't even really be putting thumbnails with myself in it anymore. So if you're gonna copy me, get with the new shit. I don't do that no more. So if you following in my footsteps, dead that shit. It's not working for you anyway. You too ugly. You butt ugly. And that's another thing. Every time you come at me, niggas know what it is. You're extremely short. I'm extremely tall. You're extremely hideous. I'm decent looking. So as soon as you open your mouth about me in any type of way, everybody's mind goes to that. You know, a lot of people can't help. I mean, we all think superficially to a level. Not that nobody. I'm not saying nobody else could think deeply, but superficial shit is even surface shit is still just as real as deep shit. So everybody's mind goes there, dogs. Like, they'll join along, they'll laugh at you and everything, but they already know what it is. These are facts. And as Plato said to Descartes while standing over Mount Olympus, you know what he told him? He looked at him, and with great vigor and passion, he said, Mike Millz eats dookie. You were with... Maybe this is why he did this, because I did mention how he was stalking that woman from like the years of, I think, 2013 to 2018, 19, and then he finally got with her. I wasn't trying to diss the nigga. It's just a fact. You did it. You should learn from it. But no, you don't learn from it. You still stalk that woman to this day, trying to like convene with the people that she lives with and get all in her personal business. Dogs, if it's over, let it be over. Oh, she's doing spells and she's talking about your family. You could easily shut the door and just ignore all that shit and it'll go away, but you don't want to do that. You're still obsessed with that woman. And just like Plato said, Mike Millz eats dookie. You talking about how she ate your doodoo. Why was there doodoo for her to eat? What type of time are you on in the bedroom producing shits? You produce feces during sexual activity. I'm hearing some shit about how she put fingers in your ass. Like what the fuck is going on? This shit is crazy, B. So I don't know. I don't even want to watch the shit because then it's gonna go. I'm gonna be compelled to reply to certain specific shit, and then it becomes a back and forth, which then is kind of like a relationship in a sense. And I'm not really interested in a relationship with you, doggy. Get off my dick. I'm not the one. Anytime you come at me, the you're short, I'm tall, the you're ugly, I'm not factor is always going to be on everybody's mind, male and female. That is just the truth. You know this. Stop playing yourself. Getting with the dude that humiliated you, that's going to humiliate you in the future. Stop fucking playing yourself, dude. You are looking terrible. So as far as how you cook me, flame me, whatever type of analogies y'all want to say to combustion of what you had to say about me, I don't know. Good job. If I listen to the shit and you violate and you really get crazy, oh, I could get really crazy. So just know to watch your mouth. Keep it cool. Keep it clean. Keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit. I already got the bullet in the chamber. I've been at the bullet in the chamber. Like I said, I feel sorry for you, dude. Like, for real, I really don't want to do it. But everything is primed and ready. And I mean, put it this way. The examples of a bitch-ass nigga that this nigga has already shown on YouTube, being subservient to a nigga that beat him up and humiliated him after. And the way he's stalking different women and having emotional roller coasters after they shit on his mother and all that other type of stuff. Imagine his life pre-YouTube. We're going to leave it on that. Alien Disclosure out now. Still run the numbers up. I see the numbers are kind of going up a bit. I appreciate everybody supporting. And caught a bit of Ralph Bottle shit. I do want to clean some shit up. He said something interesting. You saying that because I was talking about when I was at Miss Coleman's house, I saw the blocks of cheese, the powdered milk and everything. And then he was like, you brought up a real good point, and I do know about that. That yeah, the churches, you could go to the church and get all that shit. And you know what? I think that's exactly where she would get the stuff up, because she was a very, very church-going religious woman. In her crib, you hear gospel music. Very, very beautiful, good woman. So, not that there'd be anything wrong if she was getting assistance, because she was older and retired. But more than likely, she got that blocks of cheese and the powdered milk and all that stuff from the church, because she was heavy in the church. Rest in peace to Miss Coleman. Shout out to Depp. Shout out to Boise. I think Boise's mom's passed. Rest in peace to her. Yeah. And I caught somebody else that said something about like Elon Musk and them, they get subsidiaries or whatever on their come up to help build them up to whatever. That was so eloquently put. Bathing Ape, I think, said that. Very well put. Better than I could have put it. Perfect word, subsidiaries or whatever, right? That's more like see, when I talk about niggas on foods, when I talk about food stamps, we're just using food stamps as an archetype. Fuck the fact that it's food stamps. Just look at it as something that one could look into to help them along their way to whatever success that they're reaching for. So the Elon Musk startup business, starting PayPal, starting this, starting that, the equivalent to food stamps with him would be subsidiaries. Looking for like grants and little cuts that you could do and little maneuverings that you could do to help you along your way and build your shit up. And as you can see, it worked for Elon Musk. So that's what I say, like the food stamps for us poor people. And when I say us poor people, I'm not talking about niggas that's just destitute. I'm saying compared to Elon Musk. I'm saying compared, so that includes middle class. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying people that's just on some get by day to day, might be living comfortable, but meager, not really balling. You know what I'm saying? the archetype that food stamps is, that's kind of like the subsidiaries that the more wealthy or the people on their way to wealth will get into their thing. The main point is just about looking, fuck food stamps. Grants. In New York City, we got like this grant for tech startups where they give you money where you could start your tech business and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the main thing that I'm saying. So when I say rich people would get food stamps, they're too rich to get food stamps, but they'll get subsidiaries. They'll get other little things to help them along their way to propel their shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a country taking care of its people. That's how it operates. There's something else I wanted to say about this bitch ass nigga. Again, roasting. I mean, what's there to roast? We could see your face, dude. Like I don't even have to click the video. The face right there. That tells the whole story. If only you did like a whole body shot next to a door and niggas could see your height, you would have completed the self-roast. The self-roast would have been complete. You got it halfway. You got your ugly mug there. Next time, it won't be biting me because I don't really stand next to doors and shit. But switch it up. Switch it up. When you want to put your ugly mug there, stand next to like a door or something, or maybe stand next to one of your cars and show yourself next to the car so people can see how short you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the self-roast halfway. Do it all the way. And that's another thing. The money shit. This nigga bragging about money. Well, I mean, he's butt ugly. He's subservient. He's a bitch. He gets bitched out by everybody, men and women. Of course he's going to brag about having money. But here's the thing. Like, obviously, you get family welfare. You are on family food stamps because you don't do shit. Now, I know I say if it doesn't happen on YouTube, then it doesn't, you know, I talk against that type of shit, but you don't even give a hint or a semblance of any type of hustle, of any type of grind, or anything that you do to go out there and get it. You'll be able to drive a car, have a crib, and I salute that. If your family got money like that, that's dope. I just recently spoke about my history. It was just Mom Dukes working hard. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was, you know, wasn't broke where we couldn't eat anything or clothe me correctly. But like I said, I didn't have cable. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit was, you know what I mean? It wasn't welfare status, but it wasn't middle class status either. So the fact that you got a situation, rich uncle, whatever, or your family, houses, inheritances and all that. Even if you got all your shit from inheritance, good for you. Shit, like I'm not knocking this shit. I'm not the one wiping my ass with a picture of your mother. So everything I'm doing and I'm saying to you isn't even 0.5% as disrespectful as the woman that you were sweating, or 0.5% as disrespectful as a nigga that beat you up and kept playing the video every which way for Sunday. So if you got it like that, that's dope. You're able to just sit on your ass and do nothing, that's dope. But it's the flexing and putting down other people when you don't do shit that is the problem. What's your passion? What's your contribution to the world that yields a result? You don't do music. You got a face for radio, but you know you don't got a TV face, so we're not gonna see you on any type of time like that. You're not gonna do, you know, you'll do a YouTube video. You'll show your ugly ass for like 5 minutes, then you turn the shit off. You're like, yeah, you know that shit ain't gonna work. What the fuck do you do? I think someone might have said that you said something about real estate. Well, I know a lot about real estate. Why don't you throw out the specifics you do in real estate to get you money? You had a house and you sold a house and you profited $450,000. Good work. Where did that house come from? How'd you get the house? What did you do yourself to get the house? Aside from robbing either old ladies or niggas or whoever, niggas in the street and going to jail and shit, what do you do? What is your skill? What is your ability? So until you could get on here like a Ralph Bottles and say, look, I'm in a union, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever, and I gets to the bag, or this person or that person that gets to the bag, that actually puts energy out to get to the bag, Until you could do that, you have nothing to flex because you're on fucking welfare yourself. Not from the government, but from your uncle or whoever the fuck getting a $2,000 stipend a month. All types of strange shit with this nigga, man. I'm out, man. I got shit to do. I got to get to it.